בעזרת השם, שבת שלום מבורך, בעזרת השם טוב השבת, full of ברכה, full of הצלחה, and full of בסייעתא דשמיא, in a week that will be the result of a beautiful Shabbat, בעזרת השם. It will be a week of great blessings, amen, King Yosef. You know, Rabbi, in this Parasha, Parshat Eikev, we see something amazing. The Torah opens up with AT Eikev Tishmeu. The Torah starts, this Parasha, with speaking about something that a lot of people sometimes could look at it and pass this big mitzvah that we could do, and a big mitzvah that could bring us an abundance of blessing. What is that? You know, but when we think about a mitzvah, we think about the end result of the mitzvah. So, for example, Bikur Cholim, to go visit someone that is sick. What is the end result of the mitzvah? Actually being there and seeing the man that is sick. Or coming to do shacharit. What is the actual mitzvah? When you're in the Beit Knesset and you're doing shacharit. But this parasha, AT Eikev Tishmeu, wants to teach us where a person could make that mitzvah bring him an abundance of blessing without even getting to the result of the mitzvah. And what is that? Eikev Tishmeu. The steps that one takes in order to get to his mitzvah. That it's not only the mitzvah itself, but it's the fact that you have to walk, to go out of your way, to get to the place where you do the mitzvah. And those steps, in the word Eikev, what is Eikev? Heel. That those steps that your heel makes to go and out of your way and to do a mitzvah, those steps, if you're able to always hold those steps and say, this is the mitzvah that I am doing, I'm going out of my way, I'm walking far away to the Beit Knesset, I'm walking far away to do a mitzvah, I'm walking far away to give tzedakah. That mitzvah, the reward for it, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will give you big wealth and big land and big blessings to come. That it's not just the end result of the mitzvah, but the preparation for the mitzvah. And the preparation of the mitzvah can make the big difference on how much blessing to receive. Rabbi Ish Chai says, you know, Abotai, that a person should always find the most far shul in his city and go on Shabbat to the furthest shul in his city. Why? Because it's psiot de mitzvah. That every step that he takes to reach to that shul, he receives an entire merit of a mitzvah on its own. That it's not just being in the shul, but it's the steps to the shul. So anyone that has an excuse, I live far away, this week, I don't care, I want to see everyone Be'ezrat Hashem. Every step that they take will bring him another mitzvah. Every mitzvah will count Be'ezrat Hashem when we arrive to Rosh Hashanah. And that is where I want to go next, Abotai. Be'ezrat Hashem, Abotai, in the end of this week, in the beginning of next week, we're going to be starting Selichot. We're going to be starting Elul. As we know, Abotai, the Selichot is essentially what is going to decide whether or not we're going to have a year full of blessings, a year full of Parasha, a year full of Atzlacha, a year full of health. Those who are not married to find a zivug, those who don't have kids will have kids. All of that will be decided according to how we prepare ourselves for Rosh Hashanah. And that is the Selichot. That essentially the Selichot, we have 1 month of Selichot, of preparation for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to judge us for blessings for the year to come. You know, Abotai, like we just mentioned in this parasha, it's the concept of preparation. That one should not think that the preparation that he's preparing this entire month for Rosh Hashanah is passed by easy. The same way that when you prepare, when you walk to a mitzvah, when you get into the mitzvah of what a person does before the mitzvah is big merit, and that merit is what decides how much blessing and how much wealth he's going to receive. The preparation we do now is what is truly important. And that is why, Rabotai, we need Be'at Hashem to really take this year's Selichot very seriously. We all want to have a year full of Be'acha. We all want a year that we will worth living. In order to do that, we need to take the Selichot serious. But Rabotai, we know that we speak about the Sefirot every single day. As I mentioned, the seven Shabbatot before Rosh Hashanah are actually the 7 Shabbatot correlate to the 7 Sefirot. So every single week people think that there's only this concept of Gvura of Gvura, Chesed of Chesed, meaning that you have a week of one Sefirah and every day has its own Sefirah. People think that the only time that exists is Sefirat HaOmer. Sheva Shabbatot Temimot. But actually it's not. Arizal says it's 7 Shabbatot also before Rosh Hashanah. The week that we're about to start, B'ezrat Hashem, is Tiferet. We know about what Tiferet, what I mentioned on Tuesday, the Tiferet, who dresses in Tiferet? HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Oh. Yaakov is the forefather, but HaKadosh Baruch Hu dresses in Tiferet. That whenever it says, when you act with Tiferet, and the Tiferet comes down to the world, and the Tiferet blesses you, it's actually what? HaKadosh Baruch Hu. What does the Zohar HaKadosh say? HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Kudsha Berichu, B'pchinat Tiferet. That HaKadosh Baruch Hu is B'pchinat. The Tiferet and HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they work as one. This week is Tiferet. We know what the Zohar HaKadosh says, that if one goes out of his way to bless the Tiferet, one goes out of his way to go close to the Torah, one goes out of his way to spread the Torah, one goes out of his way to greaten the kingdomship of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Tiferet himself will come down and bless that man. Abotai, this week is the week of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's the week of preparation before the preparation. We have 1 week before we start the Selichot. We have 1 week, Abotai, to start to prepare ourselves for the preparation, for the Selichot. Because the preparation itself is very intense. To wake up every morning at 5 o'clock, to be ready to go to the mikveh, to do mitzvot, to give tzedakot, to search for any available mitzvah to grab. We need to have the right head. This week, Abotai, is a very important week. The way we will act this week will decide the way our preparation will be, Selichot, and the way our preparation will be is the way Be'ezrat Hashem our year to come. So every step of Abotai is important. So I bless everyone, Be'ezrat Hashem, to have a big bracha, atzlacha, and b'siyata d'ishmayin. May Be'ezrat Hashem Abotai this year be a year full of bracha. Amen. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.